got a lot of alcoholics in the family, right? And so I almost feel that really for all of us, we have something to contribute to the kids, right? Even if your life is a mess, even if you made all the mistakes, right? I don't know if anybody else has made a lot of mistakes. All of us have, right? And the regrets and everything else. Don't just carry them around as toxic, this toxic energy where you're just mad that you missed out on stuff and all that. Transfer that to the kids and just say, okay, don't do what I did. My grandmother, another thing, my grandmother, who's the Panther, Felicia, she actually one of the best things she ever told me was she said, I spent 30 years working a job that I hated. And she was at the Census Bureau. She had one of those good government jobs. And she said, don't ever do that to yourself. She said, the worst thing in the world is spend 30 years at a job that you hate.
Yep.
And that stuck with me, right? So let me ask you this. When you're talking to your daughter, what other advice do you give her in terms of, what it means to be financially secure? I assume she's not going to have all the money problems that so many young people have because she's got a great dad. What would be some other things that you share with her that she can benefit from?
One thing is I emphasize this with a lot of people, not only her, but I say, look, if you do decide to do the traditional education thing, you have to study business. Okay, you have to study business. Here's why: you'll end up studying business anyways. So even
Mm.
if you go to engineering school, you'll end up studying business anyways. Even if you go to computer science school, you'll end up studying business anyways. Even if you go to school for history, you'll end up studying business anyways. So why not save your time? Why not just study business from the jump? What'll happen is you'll end up working the day job, realizing you hate your life, and you'll end up studying business anyways. So just save yourself the time and start learning some basic entrepreneurship skills from the jump.
And you know what's wild is everybody who lives in America. And I don't know how many of you, some of you may be in other countries, and it probably applies to you as well. But everybody who lives in America kind of has to be a business major because America runs on business and money.
There you go.
Everything's about the money. Even in New York, they just, the controversial new mayor in New York, who I think he's a Democratic Socialist, Mamdani, which some of you love him, some of you hate him. It's okay to feel either way. But it's funny, like so many billionaires lined up and put all their money up to try to stop him from being elected, right? Because I imagine he doesn't support their interests, particularly as it relates to Israel and all that. But what's funny to me is that if you look really deeply in terms of like how he was able to fight back, a lot of it was because he had billionaires that were backing him, right? Like, you got billionaires who understand that maybe in America capitalism's gone a little bit too far, and that maybe it's good to have free buses and free childcare, and if as long as you can pay for it, right? It's all complicated, but still, money kind of makes the world go round. So if you look and you listen to people and you say, what are your biggest problems in your life? What are the biggest problems in your relationship? What are the biggest problems that you're stressing out over every night? What always comes up? Type the word in the chat, everybody. What word always pops up? Must be the money. They're stressing you out. Must be the money. Must be the money. Right? It's the money, 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 money. So if money is making the world go round, why don't we, as a common sense thing, and Errol, I don't want to hear your thoughts on this.